NEC Section 800.40. B1 addresses the installation of emergency shutdown circuits, or ESD, and clarifies the conditions under which they are permitted to share a raceway or enclosure with other circuits. Firstly, the NEC states that emergency shutdown circuits are permitted to occupy the same raceway or enclosure with other circuits provided specific conditions are met. These conditions are designed to ensure safety and prevent interference between different types of circuits. Secondly, the permitted cable types for the ESD circuits are explicitly defined. These include type of BSJ, PLTC, IC, ICRR, ICLP, ICLS, ICHL, ICHM, ICLSCH, ICLPCH, FPL, FPLP, FPLR, FPLP, LSCH, FPLR, LSCH, SBRS, or SBRG cables. Using these specified cable types ensures that the ESD circuits have the appropriate insulation and fire resistance properties necessary for safe operation in conjunction with other circuits. Thirdly, physical separation between the ESD circuits and other circuits is mandated. The NEC requires that the ESD circuits and the other circuits shall be separated by a continuous and firmly fixed barrier or by a distance of at least 6 inches, which is 152 millimeters. This separation can be achieved either through a physical barrier installed within the raceway or enclosure or by maintaining a specified distance between the circuits. The purpose of this separation is to prevent any electrical interference or physical contact between the ESD circuits and other circuits, ensuring that the ESD circuits can function reliably in emergency situations. Fourthly, secure support for all cables within the raceway or enclosure is essential. The NEC stipulates that all cables shall be securely supported within the raceway or enclosure. This requirement ensures that the cables are properly positioned and do not move or sag, which could lead to damage or interference with other circuits. Proper support also helps to maintain the required separation between the ESD circuits and other circuits. The continuous and firmly fixed barrier serves as a physical division within the raceway or enclosure. This barrier prevents direct contact between the ESD cables and other cables. It must be continuous to ensure there are no gaps through which contact could occur. The barrier must also be firmly fixed to prevent it from shifting or being dislodged, which could compromise its effectiveness. The alternative to barrier is maintaining a minimum distance of 6 inches or 152 millimeters between the ESD circuits and other circuits. This separation distance is intended to provide sufficient space to prevent electrical interference or accidental contact. The 6-inch distance is measured from the nearest point of the ESD cable to the nearest point of any other cable in the raceway or enclosure. Securely supporting all cables within the raceway or enclosure is critical for maintaining the integrity of the installation. Cable supports, such as cable ties, clamps, or trays, should be used to keep the cables in their designated positions. The support should be installed at appropriate intervals to prevent the cables from sagging or shifting. Proper support also helps to ensure that the required separation distance between the ESD circuits and other circuits is maintained. Using the correct type of cable is vital for ensuring the safety and reliability of the ESD circuits. The NEC specifies a range of cable types that are suitable for use in ESD applications. These cable types have been tested and approved for use in hazardous locations and other demanding environments. The use of approved cable types helps to prevent electrical fires and other hazards. Firstly, type FBSJ cable is a fire-resistant cable suitable for use in emergency shutdown systems. Secondly, type PLTC, or power-limited tray cable, is designed for use in cable trays and is suitable for power-limited circuits. Thirdly, type IC, or instrument tray cable, is designed for use in instrumentation circuits and is commonly used in industrial control systems. Fourthly, type ITCER cable is an instrument tray cable that is suitable for extended runs and is often used in large industrial facilities. Fifthly, type ITCLP cable is a low-power instrument tray cable that is designed for use in low-voltage applications. Sixthly, type ITCLS cable is a low-smoke instrument tray cable that is designed to minimize the emission of smoke in the event of a fire. Seventhly, type ITCHL cable is a hazardous location instrument tray cable that is designed for use in hazardous locations where flammable gases or vapors may be present. Eighthly, Type ITCHM cable is a hazardous location instrument tray cable that is designed for use in hazardous locations where combustible dust may be present. Ninthly, Type ITCLSCH cable is a low-smoke zero-halogen instrument tray cable that is designed to minimize the emission of smoke and toxic gases in the event of a fire. Tenthly, Type ITC-LPZH cable is a low-power zero-halogen instrument tray cable that is designed for use in low-voltage applications and minimizes the emission of toxic gases in the event of a fire. 11thly, Type FPL, or Firepower Limited cable, is designed for use in fire alarm systems and is suitable for power-limited circuits. 12thly, Type FPLP cable is a plenum firepower limited cable that is designed for use in plenums and other air handling spaces. 13thly, Type FPLR cable is a riser firepower limited cable that is designed for use in vertical risers and is suitable for fire alarm systems. 14thly, Type FPLP-LSEH cable is a plenum low-smoke zero-halogen firepower limited cable that is designed for use in plenums and other air handling spaces and minimizes the emission of smoke and toxic gases in the event of a fire. 15thly, Type FPLR-LSEH cable is a riser low-smoke zero-halogen firepower limited cable that is designed for use in vertical risers and minimizes the emission of smoke and toxic gases in the event of a fire. 16thly, Type SBRS cable is a security, power, and remote control cable that is designed for use in security systems and remote control applications. 17thly, Type SBRG cable is a security, power, and remote control cable with a ground wire that is designed for use in security systems and remote control applications where grounding is required. These cable types provide a range of options for installing ESD circuits in various environments and applications. The NEC requirements for installing emergency shutdown circuits with other circuits in the same raceway or enclosure are designed to ensure safety and prevent interference. By following these guidelines, electrical installers can create reliable and safe emergency shutdown systems. It is essential to consult the latest edition of the NEC and any applicable local codes and regulations to ensure compliance with all requirements. Additionally, it is important to have a thorough understanding of the specific requirements for each type of cable and the environment in which it will be installed. This understanding will help to ensure that the installation is safe, reliable, and compliant with all applicable codes and regulations. Proper installation practices, including the use of appropriate tools and equipment, are also essential for ensuring the safety and reliability of the installation. Electrical installers should be trained and qualified to perform the work, and they should follow all safety precautions to prevent accidents and injuries. By following these guidelines, electrical installers can create safe and reliable emergency shutdown systems that protect people and property in the event of an emergency.